Life's a cabaret, or so says the song. This morning, center of the aisles, Steve Schonberg joins us with some of the most lively cabaret shows coming up. Steve, good to have you here.
Oh, thanks. Good to be here.
Cabaret is one of those things, you don't see it a lot in other cities, but it still has maintained a pretty decent stronghold here in New York.
Sure. You know, it's funny, friends who haven't been to cabaret shows, I tell them, go to one, you know, maybe they haven't been immersed in the great New York City cabaret culture, and when they do go, I hear great feedback, and I absolutely love it. It's a great way to see an artist up close in concert, and it's really a sensory experience, because many of the venues serve dinner, so it's an awesome date night out, or just really a great night out on the town.
And one of the top places, we don't have to go very far, the picture of it behind us is the Rainbow Room, just up on the roof here.
Sure, yeah, well, you know, it closed about 6 years ago, and I really hear that most New Yorkers don't know it reopened, right? So it's upstairs, right here in Rockefeller Plaza, up, you know, all the way upstairs. Beautiful views of New York City, amazing experience for dining, dancing, and music. They have the Max Weinberg Orchestra coming up, right? You know, amazing world-class orchestra. A lot of, you know, Americans know them as the band from the Conan O'Brien show, right? You know, actually have a tip for viewers. The other thing that I was thinking about is they also serve a jazz brunch. So why not go upstairs, have a jazz brunch, go downstairs, take the NBC experience tour, and see how the magic, like today in New York, happens.
Oh, well, there you go. There's a sales pitch. I'm sure that will entice people. We also have Birdland, one of my favorite places to check out, and the cast party they do there on Monday nights. That's when you can really get to see some real Broadway stars.
Talk about a legendary location and venue, just a few blocks from Times Square. It's been around for 65 years. It was founded by the jazz musician Charlie Parker, right? But Jim Caruso, he's a cabaret and just a great performer. He brought Broadway to Birdland about 15 years now, and Cast Party's been around for about 15 years. Monday is Broadway's night off, so Jim brings all his Broadway friends in. You never know who's going to be there. You never know who's going to get up and sing a song, so it's sort of a Broadway insiders fun night. You know, performers like legendary Liza Minnelli, one of my personal favorites, gets up and does songs. Recently, Rumor Willis got up. You know, she's starring in Chicago right now. Yeah, you know, and she won Dancing with the Stars, and you know, you never know. So it's really an exciting night out in a great, amazing, legendary venue.
A venue that's got a lot of traction is 54 Below. And now Michael Feinstein, the great piano player and singer, has combined forces. So it's now Feinstein's 54 Below.
You know, it's been open for 3 years, and it's become incredibly famous for bringing Broadway talent into a cabaret venue. Michael Feinstein, it's so great to have him back in New York. His club at Lowe's Regency closed a few years ago, so it's great to have his residency back here in New York. Great performers being there. The punk rocker Lena Hall is going to be there. Seth Sykes, who brings, he does Judy Garland. I actually have something that's a great show coming up.
You have an event. You're going to be there.
Yeah, it's called Ghostlight. I'm partnering with Laura Haywood, the Twitter phenomenon behind BroadwayGirlNYC. It's, you know, telling ghost stories for Halloween, and I've brought Broadway stars like Tony Award winner Daisy Egan, Tony nominee Kayla Settle, Christina Sajou, who played Arachne in Spider-Man. You know, it's going to be October 30th, and the whole idea is just to get the Halloween spirit out there.
Steve, that's perfect. If people are interested, how do they find you and check in with you?
Center on the aisle, and also if they go on there, I have a great discount just for today in New York viewers for Ghostlight, $5 off. Just use the code GHOST5.
Nice, Steve. Good stuff. Appreciate it as always. Thanks for your time. We're back with more news right after this.